Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 4 o'clock live broadcast. I got to tell you, the success stories are pouring in, absolutely pouring in. I'm excited for all of you. And I just wanted to say that if you're not talking to 5 or 10 people every day about your business, you could be. And I have one student that has already enrolled 14 people into their business in the last week and a half. You are all, every one of you, heading down the same road. You all have access on LinkedIn to over 1 billion people. 1 billion people. At the end of the day, it's all coming down to communication. Who are you talking to? How many people are you talking to? And in many cases, you don't have to talk to people. It's all about engagement. It's all about posting things that would be appreciated by the people that you're connected to. Knowing what the people that you're connected to would appreciate and putting it out there. Bruce Lee's post, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. You know, all of my students wonder, marvel, how I can jump into somebody's account, re-engage one of their prospects, send them a message, and they answer right away. They answer right away. How does he do that? It's the same principle. The beauty is you don't have to do this 10,000 times to be successful. No. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create a profile. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Now, most of you already have Facebook pages. Most of you have LinkedIn pages. If you don't, as soon as we're done, no, don't even wait until we're done. Go over to LinkedIn and start setting up a profile. Just fill in the blanks. For those of you that already have pages, you're already connected to people. You know, when you think about it, the people that you know are in what is called your warm market. And if we looked at the number of people that you're connected to on Facebook, the number of people you're connected to on LinkedIn, you have more people that you're connected to on both of those social network pages that you don't know than you do know. But you know so much about somebody just by reading their profile. It's all about communicating with people. It's all about talking to people. Sheila, you had Sales Navigator, says sign up for Recruiter Life. I would try it for 30 days. Okay. I like it because it lets you communicate with people that just signed on to LinkedIn. Communicate with people, talk to them, get them to answer your questions, qualify them. And you'll end up talking to more people about your business, closing more sales than ever before. Ever before. In the 28 years that I've been teaching this, I've never seen anything like it. LinkedIn is making so many changes. They're making it easier. They're making it faster. Think about this. 1 billion people on LinkedIn. It's so simple. Anybody can master this. Anybody. And it's not going to take you 10,000 attempts to do it. The key to your success is effective engagement. Putting yourself out there. That's all. Talk to people. It's not about you selling. It's about you talking to someone and determining, is there an opportunity to sell? The ripple effect of your posts on LinkedIn and Facebook can start conversations that result in sales. Our holiday strategies work incredibly well. Our bad weather strategies work amazingly well. Bad weather. And finally, Happy New Year. 12 days until Christmas. The magic of posting, getting people to react, respond, getting people to talk is what it's all about. Using your phone to send people a message. To people now, you don't have to wait until Christmas Day. How are people that you're connected to going to spend Christmas? How are they going to celebrate Christmas? What are they going to do? Where will they be on Christmas Day? What are their plans? How are you going to celebrate? LinkedIn has many new tools that will become your secret weapons. And again, at the end of the day, it all comes down to conversation. When I jump over to LinkedIn, and I see all the people, I got 25 people here that want to connect with me. Celebrations. We can see who's having a birthday, people that I may know. LinkedIn is constantly putting people out here to connect with. You want to find people that went to your college, your anniversary, your school. LinkedIn is putting people in front of you. You could also search. University of Arizona. Whoops. Helps if you spell it right. University of Arizona. They got 365,000 followers. You're not interested in the people. You go over here to the school. Go to the actual page. Over here, go to alumni. And so you can see where people that graduated from school worked, where they lived, what they do now after they graduated, what they're skilled at, what they studied, how we're connected, first level, second level, third level. You could filter all of this down. Let me find the people that graduated. Now watch how this number changes. 2019. That was right when COVID hit. Hit the enter key. So now we're down to 180,000. So the people that we're looking at have been out of school for 4 years. They came in 2015. Hit the enter key. So now you got 67,480 people that went to the University of Arizona between 2015 and 2019. Show more. You can see where they work. But the best way to search, come over here to see what do they do now. And let's go with people that are in sales. So there's 3,892 people that graduated from the University of Arizona that are currently in sales. And where do they work? Amazon, Target. 20 people graduated from college and they're working for Target. What do they do? Sales. So there's 115 that work for Target. Go ahead and click on it. They all come up. How about this? Let's come up here and look at all of the people that went to University of Arizona. And let's type in open to work. Hit the enter key. So there's 5 alumni that are open to work. Only 5. That work for Target. So let's pull Target out of that. You got 2,044 people. That are open to work. If this doesn't keep you up at night, I don't know what will. Let's just come back to LinkedIn. Open to work. People. 4,950,000 people. I'm telling you, you can finish out the month of December at a higher rank if you're in network marketing. What you're going to accomplish in 2024 is outrageous. There are more people waiting to talk to you than you can believe. And it's all about conversation. Now, I'm going to be back tonight at 9 o'clock, and I'm going to be sharing some new ways to search. I'm going to demonstrate 2 new activities, 2 new actions you've never seen before that will help you talk to more people, close more sales. Before the end of the month. All comes down to who are you talking to. I want to bring up one of my students. I've been featuring her a lot. When I started working with Joanne, she had been in her network marketing business for 8 years. 8 years as a customer. Person that brought her into the business who was gone. She didn't have anybody to work with, didn't have anybody to help her. She went through boot camp, decided she wanted to build the business. We started working together. After our first coaching session, she doubled her business. Actually, the first month, her Melaleuca business doubled. Second month, it tripled. Her confidence level went through the roof. Then she started to apply it to her insurance business. Started selling insurance policies. Got the attention of the people that she worked for. 1 month, she sold 44. Well, 1 month she signed up 40, I think it was 40 insurance agents. Here, let her tell her. Let her tell you.
I see Barbara's back. Let me bring her up because I love success stories. So, Barb,
Wrong one.
I mean, Max, what you've taught me, obviously, I've applied to my network marketing business, and it absolutely works. We know that. It's a fact. You've done it with me, you've done it with so many others. But, you know, one of the things I always say was, what you teach us, we can apply to any job, any job. And it's the same technique, it's the same dance. And I've used it in the insurance world where I was recruiting for multiple agencies and using your techniques. I remember one month I recruited 40 insurance agents in 1 month. You know, that's huge. And I know that you've worked with others that have built huge insurance agencies as well. Currently, I'm doing outside sales. I'm working for Republic Services, as you can see in my banner there. I have been with the company 2.5 months. I started in the beginning of May. And I told my manager when I was in the interview process how I thought that, you know, I can apply LinkedIn and explode, you know, this type of position. And it didn't register with them. And I waited and I said the first couple of weeks, I got to learn what I'm doing. I got that down. And then I said, I'm posting my first customer. So if you look back about a month, you'll see, you know, Go Auto was my first post, nothing fancy. And then about a week ago, I think I did 5 posts in a row. And one of my posts for Red Arrow Diner has gotten over 6,000 views between two, you know, it said, oh, do you want to post in the, you know, restaurant group or whatever? So this one here is a nonprofit, the one that you have right there. So they do mental health. And, you know, I got 23 likes on that and a good number of views. This one was a little restaurant in Nashua, and I think it was over 1,100 views when I saw it last. So what I'm doing is I've got a little twist, a little auto dealership. I think that one had about 1,200 views when I first looked at it last. I'm not even really, the diner one's my favorite, the next one right there. So this diner, Red Arrow Diner, been around for 100 years. And I just posted me with some of the guys outside and one of the owners, 67 people liked it. So using your technique, I do a little post, and the only thing I'm saying about Republic Services is welcome to the Republic Services family. So just doing that, you know, is getting more engagement, more people within the company. But just in the last week or so, I've been asked, I trained my group of, you know, my office, and now I've got my division manager sending out messages talking about how because of these couple of posts that I've done, I had someone on LinkedIn that I connected with on the 25th of June with my message one that you taught, copy paste, and I got a sale from that. And he's got 10 gas stations. So I'm getting the first one in August. And, you know, as long as we deliver, which we will, I'll end up getting 10 locations from him seeing my posts that you taught us how to do. You know what I mean? So I have a little bit of a twist, but my manager sent out a message talking about how he sees the value of what I'm doing, talking about me being 310% of budget. Then it's gone out to the region. And now one of the division managers are reaching out. They're shocked at what I'm doing. They're talking about me training their leaders and their sales force. They have 40,000 people that work for Republic Services. And this is like, you know, breaking news, using LinkedIn to do what we're doing here. I just think super cool. You know, it's like throwing that pebble in the water. And I just want to let you know, it's still having the ripple effect from what you and I have done.
so I have, I think 3 people on here that are, everybody that's on here, I think is a student. But I have 3 people here that are contemplating one-on-one coaching.
Why are they doing that, Matt? There's no question. The one-on-one coaching is where this all clicks for me. You know what I mean? And you know, after like my second session with you, we fixed the profile. You showed me the basics. I started running with it. I couldn't sleep at night. You know, once we started having our one-on-one sessions, I was getting up at 3, 4 in the morning, and I would start doing my connections, you know, doing what you taught me. And as you know, if you go back through our, trail there, I enrolled 3 people in one day when I was doing the network marketing. I got paid $5,000 to do 3 LinkedIn trainings for one of the insurance groups. Your training, your one-on-one coaching has opened up so many doors for me. So as time goes by, I always like to give you an update to let you know how I'm doing, but it all stems back to that one-on-one training that we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, were you surprised at how fast everything started to happen?
Initially, yeah. I mean, like, Max, I knew about you. I've heard about you from years before you and I had gotten together. I've watched some of the webinars that you had, but I mean, like, immediately when we first started working together, it just was like a snowball effect. But when I take that into other areas and see how it explodes, like, I can't tell you how excited I am about what I'm doing now. Seeing it with my upper management, how they're all like super excited. Many of those people that like this post are at Republic Services, the 67, and many of them I weren't connected to. So it was a layup in growing my connections. So every time you look at my connections, it grows. It doesn't take a ton of time. You put in 20, 30 minutes a day, but it's really hard to not want to keep going because it's so much fun.
Well, think about the ripple effect. Coming to this company, you're introducing them to something new. How big is the company?
We service about 14 million customers across the country, but there are about 40,000 people that work at Republic Services. And I'm just one of them. And literally, I'm getting attention from across the country with what I'm doing. I'm even getting competitors sending me messages that are like, I wish I did that when I was with the company, or you know what I mean? Like, people are like, how brilliant. And it's such a simple concept. It's like giving a thank you to the customers, but it's promoting me, it's promoting the business, it's promoting, the company I work for. And it's just so simple. It's a post. You know what I mean? It takes 10 minutes to put it together.
And that's, my friend, one of the things that I emphasize in our current boot camp, because it's not just about the conversation you have. It's about your activity. It's about putting things out there that people can see, that people can react to, that people can respond to, that the ripple effect is indescribable. Right now, I wouldn't be surprised in 6 months if you got, I don't know if you're looking for it, major promotion, maybe VP of training.
And I can totally see something like that, coming down the pike if that's the path that I choose. But right now, I think that I'm just having so much fun doing this. You know what I mean? Like, when you get so excited to do a job that, is fun and you enjoy it, I can see that happening down the road or them coming up with some sort of initiative. But for now, I just want to focus on this because this is just, it's totally fun. Just like when building network marketing business this way, it's far more fun than asking friends to come over and, could you please come over and do it, what I mean? Way more fun.
Well, Joanne, it was wonderful to hear from you. Again, congratulations are once again in order. For me, it's going to be enjoyable to watch your career blossom, as a result of, what I taught you. But, you've added your own little spin to it. I mean, I love that line, let's start training.
Thank you.
It's terrific. Thanks again for sharing your story, and congratulations.
Thank you. And anyone, on the fence, don't hesitate. Max's time is limited. And, if you get the opportunity to work with him, he is truly a guest. So thank you again, Max.
Thank you.
Now, you're all heading down the same road. You all have unlimited access to people. For those of you that are in boot camp tomorrow night, we're getting into communication. How to focus on talking to people, qualifying them, how to put yourself in a position where you could be actually enrolling one person a day. So until next time, best of luck in building